opened it up and said that Dallas had no stats, and I was like, okay, that's strange. I was like,
No,
well,
no,
how the hell
Dallas has
does
stats.
Dallas went
they
for
have
a fourth
stats?
and goal at the 4 and on their first drive. Dak got sacked, and the second drive was a 3-and-out.
Oh, Dak, you a real one, holding it strong.
Also, when did Bam Knight change his name back to Zonovan?
Ooh,
ESPN is
damn.
confused. It has him listed as Bam Knight under his name, but when he makes a play, it says Z Knight.
Exactly. See, I'm really confused. This is like when Tyler Huntley became Snoop Huntley, and I got and just messes with our minds.
This
What
might be Bevo's highest score in the next like 2 seconds.
did, didn't Robbie Chosen change his name again? Is that real?
Marv 4-yard tutty.
Oh,
Damn,
Wow.
that's
Marvin Dean.
Wow. Wait, that means that team is gonna live. Fuck. That sucks, Curn.
Oh,
The
did
the
that
team with Allen, JT, Gibbs, Chase, Rasheed just survived because Marv put up 17 points in the first quarter.
oof.
Now Genesis Saquon is gone. Team with James Cook, Jackson Smith, Amon-Ra, and Saquon and Ibuka. Wow, that's a hell of a team that's going to hit the
listen.
wire.
This Marvin Harrison guy is just great at football.
It appears so. Otherworldly. But those touchdowns, they're fickle. They don't count according to
That's
Curn.
true.
So
That's
we should.
true. That's true. Really, really, this makes me like Marvin Harrison less because he got a touchdown.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's starting to add up.
Really, only the yards and the catches count. I mean,
Right.
if everyone got tackled at the one, Curn would be undefeated. I think.
I mean, look,
Nobody
you
ever scored a touchdown.
you chase what you chase until you don't chase it anymore. That's what they say.
Well, speaking of two teams in Lippy that are fucked for playoffs, let's get into some Apex review. Um, so we're here week 9. All of the games are settled. Um, so
Ooh,
we will have a 6-3 Lippy over a 5-4 Curn. We'll have a 5-4 Dustin over a 4-5 Jack. Man, that I actually hadn't seen how bad Jack's week was. Big
it's been
win
a
for
rough. It's been a
Golly.
rough 3 weeks for him.
3-6 for Golly for a 4-5 Jonah. Man, when I played Jonah, he just rolled me. Um, another unfortunate loss for the still winless K Cole squad. I'm sure it will come soon. Um, Neil will rise to 5-4. Congratulations, Neil. A big matchup. Oh wow, Monstars! I hadn't seen how bad this week was either. Timo takes down Monstar in a very convincing fashion, and Hunter wins because I did start Dart and Indiana Jones fucking sucked this week. Um, 10 points from turnovers. That is fucked up. Um, let's take a look here.
We got any trick? Well, do we have a stream going, sir?
Yeah, we're recording here. I can stream it too. Here we go. Um,
What a bunch of bad, really bad performances from several teams.
that's correct. I mean, I think the complete
Split
flop.
is yeah, the split between good performances and bad performances is very apparent.
Yeah, there's the complete flop for Monstar, obviously, at a bad time for him, where he'll want that game against Timo back. It's very possible he'll want that game back.
Damn,
Um,
50, 51 points.
yeah, I mean
He
that's
could he could have pulled away too because if he could have gotten to 7-2, he would have been sitting pretty.
yeah. I mean,
Jeez.
and he does have Pickens. He does have Pickens. It's worth pointing out. So I mean, he's not going to end up with 51, you would think. But I mean, this is a terrible showing from his team. Um, but I mean, I don't know how the fuck Romadunze gooses when they score 47. That's
It's
absurd.
it's not good that he goosed when they scored 47. Really hurts his everyone saying he's in a wide receiver one rest of the season
Well,
vibes.
no, Karen, you're a big Rome fan and supporter historically. Um, what do you
I
have to say
mean,
about that?
I mean, I was in on them last year, and then like they had the That the stink of the past coaching staff, and this year I was like in on him a little bit, but I mean I just thought like I don't know. He had 2 good weeks to kind of start off the season. Kind of. He really had one really good week versus Detroit, and then like the rest of it was like not to say if you look at his box score, I mean I want to say it was it was all touchdowns, but if you
It
see
was
a
all
good
touchdowns.
penetration, look, and if here's what I mean by you don't chase touchdowns. Rome's a perfect illustration of why you don't. And Bevo was blinded and was saying things like, "Oh, he's top 12 rest of the season." That sort of tuffled my feathers a little bit hearing that, because when I see 3 catches and 4 catches, and I don't know. But then you see after the bye week, it's this dude's kind of mid. I mean, I don't know. Like he's fine. I'm sure he's really talented. Like I know he's really talented, but like I'm not. I'm certainly not going to rank him as a top 12 wide receiver. I think that's just negligent. I think that's just very wrong. But I mean, I'm sure he's. I value him as like a top 24 wide receiver with upside, which I think is fair. I think that's generous given these last few weeks.
So, Curn, I 100% agree. My only comment is I like to occasionally look at these weekly rankings, boost the ego. They're desperate once they get to wide receivers 8 to just put some guys up there. All these rankings are. I mean, Adams makes the top 10 every time. If ANF wants to pull up like a week 9 wide receiver rankings,
Well,
it's ugly.
let me run this by you, Kern. And I'm not even antagonizing you about your touchdown comments earlier, which we may or may not share with our devoted viewers. Um, at the same time, he looks to still be heavily involved with the offense this week, withstanding. Um, he's at the same while you don't chase touchdowns. Traditionally, chasing targets isn't really normally a bad idea. His targets 9, 11, 7, 8, 5, 6, 10, and then this week we only had 3. But I don't know. I don't know if he's going to ever be a wide receiver one. I think their situation is so interesting. To follow up with that, what does this make you? Maybe not from an Apex standpoint, but in a dynasty standpoint, are you more interested in Loveland than you have been for the rest of the season, or was this just kind of a one-off deal?
Oh
I
man, I
think
was
I think
so
I,
close to picking him up. That was one of the guys I was thinking about rolling. Then Cole Kmet activated, but I don't know.
you got to feel better about Loveland going forward at least here. Just seeing him actually involved.
Oh yeah, no, like it was a juicy performance, and I mean with Cole Kmet, it was pretty juicy. And look, I love me some Roma Doomsday. I still value him very high in Dynasty. I just think like if you go to like I'm looking at like sleeper projections for like week 10 next week, and like I'm scrolling through the whole brigade, but like like even Chris Olave, like how's he looking? Even with shit with Shuck, it was pretty bad. That's a bad example maybe, but I don't know, like Zay Flowers and like Devontae Smith and Igbuka and Michael Pittman and Ladd. Like there's all these names I'm reading. Like I don't know how low I go until I say like for sure I'd rather have Rome Odunze like over these dudes. Like
Okay, what about Diggs? Would you rather have Dunze or Diggs?
Dunze.
I'd have Odunze for the upside there. That's where it would be. Like if you get to the point where you're looking at like Diggs and Debo Samuel and Cortland Sutton, like maybe I'll just take the upside of Odunze there. But like I'm taking Igbuka, I'm taking Smith, I'm taking Jalen Waddle, I'm taking Zay Flowers, I'm taking AJ Brown, Adams, Garrett Wilson, Nico Collins, Drake London. I mean, I think I've already named.
Would you
Like,
say
you could probably name
would
15
you want
players you take
Would you
over.
want Jordan Addison?
I mean, he gets touchdowns. I mean, he gets targets. I
Marv.
mean, ooh, Marv too. Yeah, I'd probably take Rome over Addison at that point, just because he does. He is
Okay.
like, he is still like the de facto one, but like it's alarming that like that Caleb spread the ball around so much this week. I mean, like he's not like a dominant like wide receiver on his team who's like gonna just like absorb multiple targets over everyone else. It seems like there's a lot of options there, and they have a good run game too. And I don't know.
At what
I'm
point? At
still at
what point
Rome.
do we respect Addison a little more? All he does is score points.
I I I'm a huge fan of Addison. I was really upset when A&F slipped him in for $2. I mean, he's
Every
very good
year,
at catching long bombs.
He's done that back-to-back years though, and all he's done is score 10 points a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does
And
really. Yeah, no, he catches
we
the
still let him do it every year.
You
I'm gonna
guys,
play Baltimore next week.
by law, you guys have to let me get him for $2 next year.
It's the law.
Let me ask you this: would you rather have a Dunze Curn or top 5 wide receiver in Dynasty at the start of the year, Brian Thomas?
Wow.
No, definitely a Dunze. I think
I don't think
Brian
anyone
Thomas
wants
is,
Brian Thomas.
yeah, what a fall from grace.
I mean, you can't get much closer to the sun than you got with him, and here we are now. What
I
in
mean,
the actual fuck?
I feel like if we had a pod when Juju Smith-Schuster went from the wide receiver 1 overall in Dynasty to this, we might be talking about the same person.
Now
Yeah, that's
Curn,
terrible.
this is a guy that has not gotten a lot of touchdowns.
He has got a lot of. He has not got a lot of touchdowns enough. In fact, guess what? He has 1 receiving touchdown and 1 rushing touchdown.
Wow.
You could bank on some positive touchdown regression there, but it's I mean, he's not even really getting like he's not
He's not
even
even
showing
getting a
like.
lot of yards. Yeah.
I mean, he's just not even showing that he's talented.
Yeah, I mean, he's
with
certainly
wide receivers,
he's no
with
Travis
wide
Hunter.
receivers, with wide receivers, it's always like chase the talent, and talent and opportunity usually show out. With like running backs, it's like talent's good, but like opportunity's king. But Brian Thomas, I mean, he's getting the opportunities kind of, but he's not doing a whole lot with it. He's got the yip.
I'm going to give you one more for both of you. Would you rather have Rome or Romeo Dobbs?
I feel like you have to say Rome has the upside, but Dobbs
Rome
has
has
just been consistent. Dobbs has just been lovely and consistent. It feels like.
Oh, so it's like such vanilla, like such vanilla points, like such vanilla targets, and like no touchdowns.
He just he had except for week 4 where he got 3 of them.
Well, he got all his touchdowns that week, so like
Right.
so they had to like give him a nice long break. But with these injuries, I mean, look, like
With the Kraft
like you could
injury?
say that there's a lot of Kraft. Michael Golden's a little banged up, and we don't know when Jaden Reed's coming back. I mean, look, it's I would take if Monster offered me Rome for Dobbs right now, I would accept it in a heartbeat just for the upside. Like I would chase the upside of it, but like it's not good to see Caleb not say this is my X Y receiver who I'm gonna like pellet targets with consistently every week. But like it's good to know that like if Rome gets 8+ targets a week, he's talented enough to probably do some damage with it.
The thing is with Ben Johnson, isn't a Ben Johnson thing or a Amon-Ra thing? They loved dialing up some plays from Amon-Ra inside the 5 all the time. And it could have just been because Amon-Ra's just a dog in there like Adams.
I think it's that.
But
I think it's that.
yeah, because now Adams is on another team just doing it all the time. I mean, they don't even need to run it from the 2.
Oh, Ferguson fumble.
Fumbled?
Yep, Arizona's got it.
Yeah, I only really dog on Rome because Bevo said
wow.
one time that he was better than all my players, and I was like, hold on a second, like pump the brakes on all that, like maybe like.
Now that might be true, Curn.
I mean, look, like
Everyone but Bijan, yeah.
I'm taking Jalen Waddle every single day and next Tuesday over Roma Dunze for sure. That's a slam dunk. I mean, I'm taking Chase Brown over Roma Dunze
Let me
every
pivot
day.
you. Let me pivot you really hard to running back. Would you rather have Derrick Henry or Rico Dowdle?
I mean, uh, I think I want the gobbles.
Yeah, Rico Dobbles, dude, he's
He's
serious.
going crazy.
He's serious. He single-handedly bringing Carolina into like playoff contention. It is insane.
He is absolutely gobbling.
He's gonna keep Bryce Young on that team for like a whole nother year.
I mean, it's kind of
As a
remarkable
Saints fan,
what
I
he's
love
doing.
it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, Gobbles is. I mean, like, how do you not rank him? How do you not rank him as like a high-end RB1 every week?
so I mean,
Top 8 easily.
he had he had like his snap percentages are absurd. he's
I
the
mean,
RB9. What running back's rest of season do you want more than him?
7. I mean,
Yeah.
I,
CMC,
I, I,
JT, 2, 3, 4,
Bucky.
7.
Are you sure about
Yeah.
Bucky?
I'd take Bucky, Jacobs, Cook, yeah, Achan. So I take those 3,
You take
4,
Bucky.
5, 6.
I'm nervous about Bucky and him playing all the games.
Sir, Bucky's back.
I mean,
Bucky, dude, we could
Bucky
go.
didn't have a rushing touchdown the first 4 weeks and scored 17 points a week. Bucky's an animal, sir.
Carolina's just built to run, though. It's crazy. Like, that's part of. Like, Bryce Young does suck, but, like, when you watch them play, I don't know. I don't know much about their O line or anything, but, like, they're just built to run the ball.
Sir, they lost 2 O linemen this week.
Oh, I missed that. Maybe that's something that could be important, but.
No, it didn't change. It didn't matter. He still shredded us.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'd rather have CMC, so that's CMC, JT, Gibbs, Bijan. That's 1, 2, 3, 4,
that's 4.
5,
What about
6,
Achan?
7, 8. I count 8. Between Derrick Henry, Kyron, 8 after like Saquon. Like and then you get into like Derrick Henry, Kyron, Bucky,
Jacobs,
Reese,
Cook,
Genty, these dudes. Not that these guys are like bad, but like Gobbles is just gobbling, like I think
he's
that's where
gobbling.
I'd be. Probably like RB 9 or 10.
Okay.
That's crazy. What a world. I mean, Dak Prescott's my fucking dog right now. What's happening in Dallas? What the fuck is going on?
They just don't have the ball, sir. And then there was a holding, fucked up the drive, and then the fumble by Ferg.
Yeah, Cardinals are just dominating time of possession.
You know what the best part of this is? They're about to. Oh, the quarter's almost over. What the fuck? It's the quickest half of football.
It's the quickest half of football ever.
Ridiculous. DeMarcado is out snapping Bevo's RB1 Bam Knight. Dude, Bevo's team is horrendous.
So let's do this, because I think the Apex playoff picture is going to be really interesting and fun this year, and it's going to be really close. Let's do this. What teams can you guys comfortably eliminate from playoff contention? What teams are you ready to cross off the board and saying they are not making playoffs?
Golly Cagle.
Is that it?
I mean, that's guaranteed. It's a tough thing, ANF. I went through and I looked at week 10 and I did what I think is going to happen. So go to week 10 for me. Let's just go through the games, okay?
Okay.
Just let's do an exercise, see if you guys agree with what I predict. ANF Neil, I picked Neil.
Okay.
No offense, ANF.
I would pick Neil too.
Neil's probably going to win. Goon against Monstar with Monstar and buys. I go Goon.
Yeah.
You've got K. Cole Timo. I go Timo.
Mm-hmm.
I go Curn against Curn. I went Curn.
I would too.
Me against Dustin. I went me.
I would too.
And then the last game? Who's the last game?
I would Golly and Jack.
Oh.
I'd go Golly.
I went Jack for posterity, but either way, it doesn't matter. If that happens, sir, you're going to have Timo, me, and Goon at 7-3.
Mm-hmm.
Monstar at 6-4.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 teams, depending if Bevo wins, at 5-5. That means you have me, Timo, and Goon 2 games clear of the 5 seed, plus a points 4 advantage. So it's pseudo 3 games up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have Monstar, whose points 4 is real solid, still a game up on the 5 seed, with a good points 4 advantage. It's going to be interesting to see if one of the top 4 teams right now kind of struggles and falls out of the playoff picture. Because you get that big cluster, but I don't know if anyone falls back to that cluster for it to matter.
Wow, a punt block touchdown for Dallas.
this fucking sucks. No points for Dak, man.
Damn, I'm on the chop block in a random chop league because of Dak. I had the Dak CD stack. Damn.
Down at the 15. Oh, end zone down.
I mean, I think, especially given what you just described, I mean, I think I'm toasted. I don't think there's a way I make playoffs with my team with the injuries. Like
you need to go. You need to run.
There's no way. There's like how is it possible? I do not have the players to do it. Sadly.
Curn's team. No offense, Curn. Actually, full offense. Your team's awful. We can just cross Curn's team out.
I think I would cross Curn's team out too.
Bevo, that team is just. That team is in a big struggle bus. He's talking about he would trade Hampton for Charbs and Diggs right now in a heartbeat. That man is in shambles, and Charbs and Diggs would not help him.
No.
If he put Charbs and Diggs in that lineup, I would still say no chance he makes playoffs. I don't know what Bevo's going to do.
I'm not trying to even be a hater, Curn, when I say I would crush your team.
Okay.
I think it just goes to show like the strength of the rest of Apex right now. I mean, because I
think it's
I don't know.
I think it's very top heavy. There's the Goon, Timo, and Lippy have a lot of big studs, and I think all of us are like, we have our strengths, but it's it's just kind of how it fell, and then just like Syphilis and fucking K. Cole just got nothing. That's how
it's Timo feels like the team most likely that could fall back to the pack, but like I was saying to Alexander, Timo's got some lovely matchups these next 3 weeks. He gets K. Cole, then he gets Hunter without half his team, including Jonathan Taylor, and then he gets Neil without Achan. Timo could just be sitting at 9-3 and just not even worry about the last couple weeks of the year.
Yeah, it's kind of like there's like top 4 right now, and you need them to kind of struggle, or you need like a team to really step up. I think this is where you're going to see some trades slip, because I think a lot of us are going to start getting desperate. Maybe I was talking for myself, but I see the what's the figure of speech? I see the
writing
the
on
trees.
the wall.
The writing on the wall. Well, so my thing is go to Monstar's team. He is the one that's most likely.
Well,
he can easily make the trades.
While we're talking about it, he's the points for leader.
Not after this week. No, I'll be up about 60 points on him.
Okay, I mean,
yeah, he loses craft, but even
well, so that's the thing. The issue is knowing how he likes to trade. He's going to look at his team. He's going to go down to Charbs, Diggs, and Shakir and offer them to you for Bijan. And you're just going to get triggered by him doing that.
Yeah, you're right.
He's not. What he should do is he should offer Diggs and Shakir to get a little better receiver, and then take that receiver with one of his receivers up top and trade it for whoever the hell he feels like. It's
yeah. James Cook is just cooking there. Talk about fuck touchdown regression. This dude is a fucking touchdown.
I mean, he's going to run for 1,800 yards this year. He's on pace for I think close to 1,900.
Henry's playing pretty well, and Ladd's coming back. Like he's got a good team, and George Pickens is a really solid wide receiver 3 to have. Just like tucked in there.
Curn, like always, it comes down to which players are you terrified to face when you come into the week. Could I see Ladd, Rome, Pickens having nice weeks? You could, but really it's just those top 3 that you're terrified of going into the week absolutely exploding on you.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to Hunter's team. Hunter's team, that's scary because you actually, is it that scary? I don't know. What is? Oh, because you have AJ Brown Hurts, the AJ Brown Hurts stack. I mean, that terrifies me. You have Kyron with JT. That's nasty. The rest of his team kind of.
I mean, the Colts had a terrible week, but JT has been playing like a absolute man possessed this year.
Yes,
the offensive player of the year if he keeps it up.
It's JSN, but yes, JSN's going to break 2,000 yards receiving.
Yeah, it could be JSN after this week because JT had a pretty down week. But if JT keeps fucking scoring 3 touchdown games, I don't know.
This game log from JT is absolutely fucking hamburglers. What the fuck am I looking at?
It's like go to CMC from 2019, sir.
Yeah, it's like the
CMC's 2019 game log is the most hilarious thing you can see in your life. I think he had 8 games over 30 points.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I watched a couple of JT games. Like I watched a couple indie games, like on like somewhere. Like I actually watched, dude. He's running out of his fucking mind right now.
Yeah,
It's like watching a tank run like a 4-3. It's
yeah. I
ridiculous.
mean, he's making Danny Dimes look like a great quarterback. Um,
Yeah, and Stafford's pretty good. And he's got Kyler. I mean, he's and Jalen Hurts. Why does he have three fucking quarterbacks?
There is a big issue with Kyler, or with Kyron. Sorry, the issue with Kyron is Stafford just loves to throw Adams the ball, loves it.
I don't know if it matters, dude. Kyron is so awesome. I have just always believed in that dude, and he
He's like
just
a very prime RB2 to have
all
for
he
sure.
all he does is
There,
produce, dude. RB2, what?
Jalen
the,
Warren's Jalen Warren's pretty fucking snazzy too.
Warren's nice down there, yes, and he's not going to give him up. I've tried.
And Michael
He,
Pittman's
he
cooking, and Chris Olave was cooking. I hope Shuck doesn't kill him, but like his team's pretty fucking solid. I think Goon and Lippy have by far the most like name brand firepower, and then Monstar has a couple of snags, and then
And
think
I was
he just
talking
throw a lot of-
to Hunter about this. This is a pick that is beautiful. The Pittman for $3 is huge. Huge.
it is nice. I was thinking about the one pick that everyone said was the best pick in the entire draft, and we were all pissed we didn't bid on him. Jerry Judy for Golly.
Yeah.
Wow, we all dodged a
yeah.
fucking bullet there.
Yeah.
I was talking to him about that this weekend. He was like, "Dude, I thought I fucking got a steal." Yeah, me too, bro. That dude belongs on the waivers. That dude sucks ass.
How much did JT go for? 41. I mean that's
45. Oh, 41, yeah.
41.
No, that was nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, we
Bucky
need to
went
see
for
some
42.
trades. This is where the trades happen. I think
Well,
I have a
Curn,
feeling
but
this week. I have a feeling this
Which-
week that all these teams that aren't named Lippy, Goon, and maybe Timo are going to look at themselves in the mirror and say, "You know what? Maybe things aren't as good as we think. Maybe it's time to make a change." And I think this is where you see a little bit of people putting some sand on the table. Because what are we going to do? Like, what are we going to do? Like, we don't really have much of a choice. Like, I can't wait for fucking Ted McMillan to be good. Like, it's not fucking happening. Like, he's like, it's not happening. I can't wait for Woody Marks to be good. Like A&F. Like, it's not happening. Like, for
Curn,
for any of us.
there's one person you can trade with, and it's Monstar. Will he be reasonable with you?
He was sending me some floaters. He was kind of sending me a couple floaters, but I mean, he might be more. This would be a good week for teams like A&F and Jack and Curran and fucking Cornman. All these teams that our teams aren't great, but we at least have one or two people who at least can maybe score touchdowns, maybe holler at Monstar, get a little thing, get a little slap and tickle.
I mean I'll say this right now. And I say this as some I crashed out with Curran earlier today. I did that with full knowledge. Like my team's fucked. Like what? I mean, as fantasy scholars, what can you do to make this team work?
You just be sad that Neighbors and the Cran Eater got hurt.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. There's nothing you can do this season.
Curn, as someone who's been sad that there hasn't been trades, go to Jonah's team for me real quick, Alexander. You talk about Jonah being able to make trades with Monstar. I don't know how he does because Monstar's going to offer him depth. Jonah's got depth. He's got Bucky, Saquon on this bench right now with Garrett Wilson coming back. Jonah has too much depth. He needs to trade his players for a stud too. That's what Monstar wants to do. Because Monstar's going to come at Jonah trying to get Saquon. He's not going to be able to get Saquon.
Yeah, we need
Monstar is one target. Monstar, if you're listening, and it's Neil. It's Neil, and you try and get H-Ran from Neil.
Yeah, we need a liquidity pool, and I think
because Neil needs liquidity. His depth is atrocious. He has no flex like I have no flex. I'm out rolling Mooney out every week. Neil's rolling shit out at flex every week too. Yeah, Neil needs liquidity, and Neil needs some wins. So Neil trading. I mean, if I was him, I'd be going. Maybe you go after Zay. You go after Zay. You offer the Shakir and Diggs from your bench for Zay. Boom, you got Zay. Now you could offer. you could offer Zay plus Pickens to someone. You're telling me Alexander wouldn't be tempted to give you a Monra for that? He might not.
Monstar wouldn't offer that. That's too even of a trade.
But if he got, if
I
he
said
you
it.
just
I said it, Monstar.
he
You heard
could go
me.
get Javon. Oh, it's too easy for Monstar to be able to do this, and he just doesn't. Monstar, just go to Neil, get Javante or Zay, and then you use that to parlay it into a fucking stud. Oh,
Yeah, Monstar likes to put on TI and go to tradecalculator.com and just head bop while he plugs in some heinous shit and call the
If
homies.
that's true, that makes me more upset. But because sometimes you get some real stinkers. Look, this is what I'll say is that like Curn's team. To say what we want about Curn's team, talk about how bad it is, all we want to, right?
yeah, I don't know what Curn could do to fix this. That team's disgusting. No offense, Curn.
Let's say you trade Bijan away, right? Because
that's the only thing he could do. But why would he do that?
Yeah, it's like okay, let's get rid of this big asset and let's melt it down for because the rest of the team needs improvement. Well, if you get rid of Bijan, you've just got a whole bunch more maybe vanilla shit at the best, if not somewhat expired vanilla shit at the worst. What can Curn do?
Example, here's how
I mean, Curn could go to Jonah and try and get Bucky plus Garrett Wilson or something like that. Wow, there you go, Curn.
Jonah's not going to do that.
I really like the dial in which the fuck down Brown train's going. I mean, I'm certainly enjoying these 14 targets and this usage the last few weeks, and I'm loving the Waddle usage and I'm loving the Dobbs usage. I think those three with Jordan Love maybe. Jordan Love has to throw fucking touchdowns. He has weeks where he comes out and fucks, and then weeks where he just vanishes. But
this week on his birthday.
This week on his birthday, he vanished. But I think those three players are decent players that I think could score touchdowns and be good. I think Tet is just he's upside, but I mean he's just like a back end wide receiver 2, high end wide receiver 3 at this point. But yeah, that would be what would make my team interesting is if I sacrificed Bijan knowing I was going to buy into the fuck down Brown resurgence, Jalen Waddle, Jalen Waddle's low key the wide receiver 10 right now in points. I mean, if I just lean into that, I think I could do some magic, and I have thought about it. I do think that
Curn, I want to be honest, Bucky and Garrett Wilson, I've heard worse trades for Bijan.
No, I mean, look, I that's kind of I'm going to have to do something. I need to do something where I put myself on the line to make a move because I know that Bijan can you look at Bijan's usage, New England's has been I like their stats about them versus running back, and even so he puts up 100 yards and gets 10 targets. His usage is fucking awesome. He's going to have plenty of 30-point games. So but I need to have the ability to keep winning games to stay in it and then just have a good run in the playoffs. That's kind of where I'm at. So I do need to sacrifice Bijan. And I know it, but that would be how I would fix my team. And then if you look at my team afterwards, you can maybe shift McMillan to the flex, get fucking Woody Marks out of here, get fucking, that's pretty much it. You put McMillan in the flex, give me a really good wide receiver 2 or something right there and a decent RB2, it's not the most flashiest team, but it's a team that on good weeks can keep up with teams that have bad weeks. And that's how I sneak in and thorn in the side kind of team. But that's how you compete with these fucking big dogs. I mean, you got to kind of, or you go dangle it in front of Lippy and fucking Goon and see if they want to really upgrade the position.
I have no way I have no depth to acquire Bijan with, sir.
I mean, you got players, but I understand you do have you're very snug right now. I could see how there's really no inclination to do it.
It's like I was telling you, who am I trading these players for to get better at? They're already, I don't know.
It's good. It's really pretty good.
I mean, go to my team. I mean, you have Dak. I mean, fucking sucked. I mean, CMC. What else better do we need? Rashad Smith can fuck off. We have Brees there. Rice, Adams, and JSN, Bowers. It doesn't get much better than that. Who cares that Mooney's a fucking turd?
Doesn't really get much better than that for right now. I mean, I think that's yeah. No, I think that's how teams like me and A&F kind of come back is A&F. You go drive the school bus up to somebody with your sad no more neighbors, flag, and you say, "Look, I don't have neighbors, but I got." Have you seen how many targets Quentin Johnson gets?
I mean,
you,
holy shit.
and you put
PPR
him
machine.
you put him in a bucket with Genty, and you say, "Look, give me your entire fucking bench and caboodle, and let me take Jalen Noel out of here and go to the fucking races." And then you just hope that fucking teams like Goon and these players just have really bad fucking playoff weeks. It's happened. We've seen one seeds go into the playoffs and just for whatever reason just like not have a good week. That's all it takes. All you've got to do is get a ticket to the fucking. You need a fucking ticket to the concert, and you just need to have someone have a bad show. All you need.
Yeah.
It's
That's
how you
true.
win. Jacoby Brisket with rushing touchdowns? Let's fucking go.
He had a rushing touchdown?
Yep.
Yes, I'm getting alerts.
Wow. I don't know. Wow. It's Curn, I agree with that. The problem is it's going to be three teams that, I mean, can talk shit about Monstar's team. Monstar's team is still very nice. That's a playoff team. Timo's team, that's a nice team. It's four really nice teams holding these playoff spots right now, and I don't know if they relinquish them.
You trade. What you do is you get snazzy, and like I would look at Bijan and I would look at the playoff schedule and I'd say, okay, who's playing Cincy, who's playing the Bears, who's playing like these like really bunk defenses, and I just fucking go gangbusters. Probably send like a 65-45 trade where like it seemingly maybe be losing, but I'm getting a lot of good players back, and just hope I get a fucking ticket, and then maybe I drop fucking really good points in the fucking playoffs.
Curn, that the fucking Garrett Wilson. Jonah would do it right now, probably for Bijan. Bucky and Garrett. I mean, and you'd get Bucky and Garrett Wilson. I mean, he needs less depth. He needs a stud. Bucky's a dog. That's a lovely trade for both you guys. I'm gonna be excited when I see that trade has been completed and it's that trade.
No, I mean, like I'm not necessarily mad at that. I mean, but that's kind of you're right. That's kind of the world I have to live in right now to like really compete because
it's either that or you're getting offered Vidal and Shakir or Bijan.
True. This is true. Yes, I don't want Vidal. I don't want fucking Shakir. I don't want fucking. I would like some players off Monstar's team, but he's we'll see. But that's how you bounce back from this. Is you.
I mean, if he, I mean, I wouldn't hate a cooking lad, a cooking Pickens, but I don't think he does that.
No. I talked to him about Cook. He values Cook as the top 3 running back.
Top 3?
No, yeah, he was saying something about like him breaking like the rushing record or some shit. I don't know. He was saying a lot of things. I stopped reading.
There's 3 running backs that are at the top. I mean, you got JT, you got CMC, and you got Bijan. Then you have Gibbs.
Real quick. Let me see.
Oh no. I mean, we could say Cook is 6 or 5, but we can't say top 3.
Too much juice on that one. James Cook is already on his way to popping 1,000 yards rushing. If JT wasn't such a touchdown sponge, he might be the RB1 by the end of the year. He's about 250 yards away from it already. And then he said a bunch of stuff about like Buffalo. It was a bunch of words, and so I stopped reading.
A&F, go to total points per or go to total points for running backs for us real quick.
I mean, James Cook's fine.
He's a good 60 points behind JT and C. I guess JT they both have buys left. James Cook isn't catching them.
No, James Cook's fine. Like it's just like it's like I'm not going to value him as the RB1. I think that's kind of heinous, especially because he catches no passes. Like you can't just bank on the fact that they're gonna like. That's the biggest red flag. Like he'd be a huge sell for me right now. I'm always selling James Cook though. I'm always fading James Cook, and I always get bitten for it. But like, look at his fucking box score. Like just all rushing, he's averaging like 12 yards a carry with like 44% snaps and 2 touchdowns. Like that's fucking ridiculous.
A&F, do we have trades to go through for Apex real quick while we're sitting here? Not too many, right?
No, not really. I mean, we have this
Ricky
one.
Pearsall has a chance to play in Week 10 ANF. Don't hold your breath.
That's crazy.
That 1 week knee injury that turned into a 6 week injury.
God, miserable.
That's
So sad.
Nixon energy right there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, nothing really different.
I'm not sure there was that. I mean, the Brees and Dak trade. I mean, that was just a what flavor do you like?
Nah,
I,
on paper
I,
that was like a very, very lopsided Bevo trade, in my opinion, and you just timed that perfectly. I think I don't know, like
lopsided Bevo trade. See,
yeah, like I thought Bevo kind of
even at the time though, I felt like we were talking about two running backs on teams that suck.
we
Granted,
were.
you feel a little better about Juddy, but it's two running backs on teams that suck. The vibes are still the same. You're not deathly scared of them. You're like, if they're winning, you could be a little. You think it nice. Dak feels like just a lovely QB to have compared to Baker, especially without Evans the rest of the season. That
Yeah,
was really it.
that's an argument. I think my side was like Juddy's at the time. It was like Juddy's clearly better than Brees, and like the way you're making up for it is you're downgrading, like, or you're upgrading from Baker to Dak. It's like I still valued Baker as like a top, I don't know, 6 quarterback maybe. I still think Baker just swings it, but that was nah. I mean, shit. Juddy got banged up. I mean, Brees blew the fuck up. I don't know. It's probably more fair now. I mean, it wasn't like lopsided. I just looked at it. I was like, damn, that's a very sneaky way to get Juddy on your team. But
I thought it was lovely. I thought it was a lovely trade for Bevo to do. I agree.
Is
That's why
Brandon
I was
Aubrey
happy he
going to
did it.
try the 60-yarder here?
Always. Dobbs and Andrews. That was just a nice, boring square trade.
That's just a good trade.
that was a great trade.
Higgins for nothing. Who cares? I mean, JC. I thought Krosky Merritt Bill was going to do a lot better after that breakout game, but even then, Smitty for Rome. I mean, who would you rather have, Smitty or Rome, rest of the season?
Well, that's the conversation. If you're saying you want Smitty over Room rest of the season, you cannot fucking say that Room's a top 12 wide receiver. Like, because
Yeah,
Smitty's not
exactly,
top
man. The Smitty. I mean, A&F's always been a Smitty guy, but like, I mean, Smitty's good.
Yeah, I mean, I would obviously
Smitty's,
have him instead.
Smitty's very talented, dude. Very
Oh,
talented. I love
Aubrey
Smitty.
misses the 68-yarder. Cam Little is better.
Wow. Darnold for Hollywood. Who cares? And then the Bucky. I think we already went over the
Yeah.
Bucky for Jetty and Evans. Or Jonah. Bucky hasn't played since that first game after that trade, and we're already in November.
So we've talked about playoff picture. Lippy, I know you're going to say you. Curn, tell me who you think wins Apex. The November 3rd prediction at 8:37 p.m. Who wins Apex?
Man, I mean, Lippy's got a lot of league winners on his team this year. I mean, that JSN was such a hit, and he's looking like the Spice Melange, and Adams is like a wonderful wide receiver 3. And if Bowers can keep up what he's doing, that with CMC and Brees is it's a pretty tough recipe to bet against. So,
And then you got to keep in mind, Dak cancels out Pickens, Rice cancels out Mahomes. Beautiful matchup against Monster there. So then Goon becomes the issue. Goon and Timo are the issues.
Is that your prediction, Kern? You're predicting a Lippy championship?
yeah, I'd say Lippy's probably the favorite right now. I was going to Vegas books right now. I would probably put on Lippy.
Smart man.
I have Lippy predicted at 2.
Definitely going Hunter here, then, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm predicting a Hunter repeat just because. I mean, and let's highlight here because we did give you the chance to highlight your own team, and we've talked about it a little bit. You talk about I like that when you break it down as players you're just scared of. You've got a lot of them. I think Hunter's the only other one that matches you blow for blow in terms of players. You're just like, we can just be fucked. So that's who I'm locking in. I think it'll be all in the finals. And if you win, I won't be surprised. If you win, I will not be surprised.
It's an interesting thing. At the end of the day, it's just his receivers. Obviously, AJ Brown. That AJ Brown Hurts stack could just absolutely just fucking go nuclear in a game.
With some running backs that are
If
going
first,
crazy. I mean,
but that's the thing though. I like the way obviously JT CMC. That's just take your pick, you know.
yeah,
I mean, they've both been just absolute crazy.
yeah.
It feels like JSN hasn't just absolutely gone bananas in a game. He feels like he's due for a 40 burger soon.
Yeah, maybe.
The way
I mean,
with I don't know, with Rice, Adams, JSN, and Bowers, like Curn said, I'm just snuggly over here.
yeah. No, I mean,
And then you still have CMC, Brees, and Dak. I need to figure out flex, obviously, and I'm rolling out Mooney every fucking week, but one day we'll figure that out.
Could have a big playoff week. Like that would be the recipes if, like, he just gets some hurt stacks. JT has a blowoff game. Who did JT play in the playoffs? That's the thing. San Fran and Jacksonville. Okay, so that's
wow. Those are at home. Those are
That's
plus matchups.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Wow,
pretty good.
That's. I mean, me and Goon playing in the semis with
that's
CMC going against JT in a dome. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Them just going blow for blow.
Seattle at Seattle versus Kyron's tough because Seattle has a brutal defense, and then Atlanta in the championship's pretty good.
See that
really
me and Goon might just come down to who gets the touchdowns between Adams and Kyron.
Well, I mean,
because Kyron can easily score 2 touchdowns.
Presumably using
Eagles play Washington and Buffalo in the playoffs. That's pretty good too.
Lippy, in that situation,
it's at Buffalo though in the championship, which could just be a disgusting game. Yeah, Buffalo week really 17. That could be just disgusting weather.
That might be the difference.
It's at Buffalo. Like, that could neutralize him.
Now look, Lippy, I want to know how
the Terry down there is really nice.
How much fear do you have in your heart about the true wild card that Hunter has stashed all season long? In this man, Joe Mixon.
Does he have Miami week 17? Because that'd be hilarious.
He has the Chargers. Week 16 is Vegas, and the Chargers 17.
And he has projections for week 17. Wow.
Oh my god.
Let's ignore the no update. Do we even know if he's at the facility? No one knows.
Yeah, it should say still. It should say still alive? Question mark.
Chris Olave plays the Jets and Tennessee in the championship.
Woo!
I mean, look, he had a really bad start with Big Shuck.
You gotta hope Sauce actually does something in his life.
That he is no longer a player.
Hunter has Pittman though too. See, that's where Hunter's really reliant there on the Colts and the. He really needs a nice back.
That has been
Colts for San Fran, Jacksonville.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole Colts for San Fran, Jacksonville is really juicy.
Yeah,
it is. Need one of those defenses to step the fuck up.
Spoiler: neither of them will.
You guys said that Houston matchup would go to week 17.
Hawkinson has to neutralize Bowers. Giants in Detroit. That's juicy. So I mean, that's going to be what. See,
Hunter's got a nice team.
People are going to start thinking about playoff matchups, and I don't know. Playoff matchups always invoke trade, so we'll see.
Well,
that's the only way teams like me and A&F and these other teams that are like trying to reach up to these teams with bangers is like that's how we're going to separate ourselves. Is like,
who did the Jets get week 16, 17?
The Jets.
Let's see. Let's look up.
Who's got?
So you got. I just go to my team, Alexander.
Yeah, you got Rice versus Tennessee and Denver in the championship, but I mean that's not. See,
with the way they use Rice, I could care less.
Your players aren't really like you have like matchup proof players though. That's the thing is like but that's
Brees gets Nola. Brees gets Nola in the semis. That's
tough matchup here
good.
though.
Oh, who cares? Against New England's fine though, because New England's they're not. I mean, there's worse defenses to play than New England.
Yeah, it's middle.
I mean, we'll take Nola all day. Nola matchup.
New England's brutal against the run though. But
the problem is you don't want the Raiders to actually win a game in those last 2 weeks. You want them to be losing. They get Houston sucks. Houston sucks.
Yeah, Houston's pretty foul.
Giants is fine.
The Giants, if you make the championship, that could be Bowers Palooza.
It's back-to-back domes, which is nice though. No games like in weather.
Maybe we'll open the room
Damn,
for you.
CMC versus Chicago for the championship at home. That's juicy.
Thing is, CMC scored 20+ points in every game except one. Who's Dak at?
I don't think it really matters for
Washington and the Chargers. The Chargers isn't ideal. Washington's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of your matchups seem to be if you get to 17, you've got some real plus games.
Rashard Smith can fucking suck a dick. Tennessee and Denver, yeah. Rasheed doesn't matter though. Rasheed's going to get his 15 to 20 points every week. It feels like Adams gets Seattle and then go into Atlanta. That's nice.
You gotta get to 17, Lippy.
Sure. But see, the thing is, they could be at the 2, and they're going to give Adams some fades there. He gets his 5 catches for 40, 50 yards every week and a tutty. Question is, does he get a second or third tutty?
Lippy, I've got one more thing after this, but then I want to close out. Let me ask you this: we've talked about Hunter's team. You've given props to Monster and Tima, so it might be one of these, or it could be another team. Other than Hunter, who are you the most worried about in terms of Jonah?
Yeah, Jonah's got Saquon and Bucky down there with Garrett. Go to Jonah's team. It's a nice team. He's just had some terrible luck with the teams he's faced.
And he's got.
So he's going to get to start gobbles with Bucky and Saquon every week and send Kamara to the gulag. So he's got gobbles and flex. Warren at tight end. His receivers are all fine. Herbert. That's a nice team.
Yeah.
I need to trade with Jonah.
Jonah's got so much fucking depth. He needs a stud. Kern's going to give Jonah Bijan. It's going to be awful, but I'm going to understand it. And Kern's going to get a nice 2 or 3 players, and I'm going to understand both sides. Jonah's got a nice team there.
We're also in week 9 of the. We're finishing week 9 of the NFL season. Can we get some updated Super Bowl predictions from both of you?
Fuck. The AFC's honestly, you can make a case for a lot of teams to make the Super Bowl from either side. AFC not as many teams, but you can make the case for a handful of teams in the AFC still. Patriots have had such an easy schedule; it's just hard to pick them. The first question: do we think the Ravens catch the Steelers for the division? 2 games back, they just got Lamar healthy.
Yeah,
I think the favorites right now.
I think they should be. I think yes, without a doubt.
Yeah,
they're going to catch the Steelers.
They get it.
Colts, I just can't picture it. I want to say it's going to be Chargers against the Bills in the AFC title game. Bills are going to go to the Super Bowl.
The Chargers and Bills. Ugh. By the way, I just want to go on record. I said earlier in the pod that the Chiefs were going to finish 3rd in the division. I took a lot of flack for that. Moving on to the NFC.
I just don't believe in Bo Nix. They feel like the most fraudulent 7-2 team possible.
7-2 fraud is still a 7-2 team.
What was it? The Steelers started like. What was it? The Steelers started like 9-0 or 10-0 that one year, and everyone just knew they were frauds.
I think that was last year.
Yeah.
They're just winning their games.
just win your games.
Just win your games.
Curn, that's one of the smartest things I've ever heard you say.
The Patriots can sneak in and just like Drake May could just like have the greatest sophomore season of all time. I think it's the Bills. The Bills are due. I'd say Bills.
Fuck the Bills. I fucking hope it's the Bills. I fucking hate the Bills.
I'd love Lamb Jack to get in there and get him one.
That's exactly goddamn right. Let's go, Lamar. Fuck the Bills.
Yeah.
NFC, I feel like you could pick 8 teams that can make the Super Bowl in the NFC. You could pick all 3 in the NFC West. You could pick the Bucks. You could pick the Packers or Lions. You could pick the Eagles.
I thought it was the Packers for like 3 or 4 weeks, but like y'all had some tough beats. Well, 2 tough beats in a tie.
LaFleur just gets too fucking cute. It feels like.
And there's the Jordan Love pendulum of you don't know which of the two you're going to get.
I mean, he was fine.
It's not that he plays bad. It's like, yeah, like they get to the red zone and then like they have like a holding penalty and then like they do like two
no
runs back
no
to back,
craft
and then
sucks.
yeah, like they just find themselves in these like situations where they just don't score. It's like, what the fuck happened? Like, you'll do all these awesome plays to get like to the 30-yard line, and then like just something went wrong, and like fuck. But yeah,
Fuck, I think it's the Rams.
I was gonna say the Rams
It's
are
not
the
the
Rams are
Rams.
pretty
It's
fucking
not the
dirty.
Rams. They barely beat us.
The Rams are
They
pretty
win your
good.
games.
Is it?
The,
Is it
the Rams have the best
Cowboys?
point. The Rams have the best point differential besides the Colts in the entire NFL.
Yeah,
I guess it's not the.
yeah. That
I
means
guess
the
it's not
Colts are
the
going to make it.
Cowboys. The Cowboys are getting worked by the Cardinals right now, so I guess that kind of drops their stock.
I mean, the Seahawks are just playing absurd football. If they have home field advantage in the playoffs,
I would take
I mean,
I would
might.
take the Seahawks over the Rams.
Oh, they can't pick
It might.
Sam
It might
Darnold
come
to
down
the
to just
Super
who
Bowl.
gets that one seed in the NFC. If the Packers get it, Packers are going to lose guaranteed at Lambeau.
The
in the NFC title
Vikings
game.
would be laughed out of the fucking NFL if Sam Darnold went to the Seahawks and won them the Super Bowl.
Sir,
That'd be
that
pretty
offense
funny.
looks so. I mean, JSN's just absolutely shredding them. That offense is just flowing, though.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, dude, I have no idea about the NFC.
I mean, no one wants to say the Eagles, but the Eagles are still there.
The Eagles or Lions, I guess, would be like the Vegas favorites, maybe.
Lions can. The Lions shtick is so old, and the fact they go for every fourth down every time, it's never going to work for them.
Wait,
They
what do you
score
mean their
so many
shtick
points.
is so old?
They every
like
fourth
30
down
years?
it sickens me. You have to kick a field goal every once in a while on a
Yeah,
4th and 5 in the 20 inside the 20. Every time it's a 4th and 5 inside the 20, they just I can't stand it,
They're a game
Alexander.
out of the 1 seed though.
I don't care. I do not care.
they score so many points, but that's fair. I don't know if they're like
I don't know
Super
if
Bowl
an
team.
NFC North fan is the most reliable source of objective Detroit information.
I think that is the most reliable. I am subjected to the
no,
most
I do
BS.
believe that you think that. That I do absolutely believe.
I do have to say, sir, can I recommend dark mode for your computer from now on? This white background is blinding.
Dark mode. This is dark mode. I've tried it on ESPN. It's horrible.
Yeah.
They just lost to the Vikings at home. They got throttled by the Chiefs and the Packers. Who have they beat? The Lions. The Bucks at home with nobody. The Bengals, who cares? The Browns, who cares? The Ravens without Lamar, who cares? Lamar might have been there. He was there that game. The Bears
It's
suck.
gonna be the Eagles. The Eagles are gonna just get in and like make a run in the
If the
playoffs.
Eagles have the 1 seed, that would suck because they might. Yes.
Yeah, it might be the Eagles. Their division's dog shit. They're probably gonna have the best record. I think all these other divisions are gonna cannibalize each other.
I think it's the Rams.
That's a good dark horse. Like, I don't hate the Rams. The Rams look fucking awesome.
I think it's just the Rams.
Playing.
That defense is awesome.
I
would love to see Matthew Stafford win another one.
Wow, Packers Eagles Sunday Night Football coming up. That's sick. Oh no, oh my god.
My
I'm not gonna be able to watch
Michael Wilson for 50 yards. Cut Kyler tomorrow.
Is that another Brisket touchdown?
No, it's just a.
No, they're in the red zone. They're at the 24.
It's a 55. It's a 50-yard.
Has
catch
Dallas
for
gotten the
Michael
ball
Wilson.
back?
No, they just did the third quarter kick. Anyway, I'll go ahead and project. I mean, I know that we just talked about that.
That Packers Eagles game's massive for playoffs seedings.
I'm gonna go Lions and Ravens is my prediction.
I'll go Bills and Rams. With Bills winning the Super Bowl. Wow, that's disgusting. It's gonna be the Rams.
Yeah, I'll go Bills Eagles just for the vanilla-ness of it.
Okay. Well, we've got it marked. Gentlemen, is there any final comments you'd like to make before the pod comes to a close?
Yeah, Lippy's winning Apex this year.
Okay.
As I said after the draft when I had the best team, it's still the case. But I'm glad you see it now, Curn.
I'm gonna go eat some shawarma and think about what I'm gonna do with my trade.
I look forward to your Bijan trade to Jonah.
Yeah, I'll trade somebody. Michael Carter has no snaps.